Hey guys, what's up? Lone Berserker here, and this is another commentary 1 versus 1. I'm playing as Swaby and going up against Rome. So I have a pretty odd army here. I have three Spear Brothers. I think one Spear Levy, 3 Wodenaz Spears, 4 Germanic Slingers, 2 Noble Riders, 2 Germanic Scout Riders, 3 Round Shield Warriors, and 2 Berserkers. So Rome's army is kind of odd here. It's 5 Hastati, 3 Syrian archers, 3 Balearics, so a massive skirmishing force, 4 auxiliary cav, a legatus, and an Evocati, Brictorian, and another Evocati. So his army's again kind of odd. He's got like this levy force, and then he's got the really experienced troops back here. But the problem is with this army is he doesn't have enough of these better troops. He probably shouldn't have brought the Praetorian Guard. I would have brought like I wouldn't have brought any of these units here. I would have brought like legionary or armored legionaries. So I'm gonna bring out my Germanic Scout Riders here, and I'm just gonna start peppering them with javelins and allowing the rest of my army to get in place here. But you can see he is not gonna attack anytime soon. He is gonna stay right here in his place and use this little forest here. So he's putting his archers and slingers on the flanks here. I understand why, but it's kind of odd. And he's using them like they're infantry, actually. So I'm coming around here with a Spear Brother, 2 Spear Brothers, and a Berserker. And then in the middle here I have 2 Wodenaz, 2 Germanic Slingers, a Noble Rider. And then on the left, I have my Round Shield Warriors, another Wodenaz, and another Noble Rider. And then on my far left, I had a Spear Brother, a Spear Levy, 2 more Slingers, and another Berserker. And then my Germanic Scout Riders. So he then puts all his cav in this massive blob here. And then he turned his better infantry facing that way, which I wasn't planning on going fully around him. And then he does some weird things with this cav here. I don't know what he was doing. I don't think I really move here for a little bit, so I can speed it up. So now I'm going to come in with my right flank here. Or technically my left, but right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tank with this Spear Levy. And then I'm going to wait for his skirmish troops to lock onto that Spear Levy. And then I'm going to follow up a charge here with my Germanic Scout Riders. And what I wanted to do is just whittle away at these guys, but he does react with a Hastati here. I don't know what my units were doing here. This part, I think I got stuck here. I have a hair in my mouth, but I do manage to engage with his Balearic Slingers. This unit got caught and would not listen to any order it was given, so that was its fault. And I didn't really kill any of his units here. This was a big waste of my Germanic Slingers. And now I'm throwing in my Spear Levy, and I'm going to support that Spear Levy with a Spear Brother. And you can see they're both dead, killing very little of either unit here. My mouth is apparently filled with hairs. So the Spear Levy is going to hold these Hastati back, and it's going to tank for my Germanic Slingers here. We're just going to rack up kills on these units. But he's bringing over an Evocati, which is very bad. And now I need to get the rest of my army over here. He did throw in this Hastati. I thought that was a different unit, but he threw in a Hastati. I don't know why he did that, but he decided to. My other Germanic Slingers are now firing. He's bringing over another auxiliary cav. I will stop that unit. He does get his auxiliary calves into my Germanic Slingers, but I have my Spear Brother to hold. My Berserker's now in the fight. I used his abilities, but that was a pretty bad idea on my part. I should have pulled back from this flank completely. I do catch an auxiliary cav, and I'm going to follow up with the Round Shield Sword. And now I'm trying to get my other Round Shield Swords to support the fight here. My Germanic Slingers are not being microed well on this flank, but I have more Wodenaz Spears coming in. And this Wodenaz Spear will destroy that auxiliary cav. And then I'm bringing up my other flank here to start the engagement also. Now on this side, a bunch of things are just happening. A lot of the fight is being mixed up. This is exactly what I want. I'm going to rear charge this Hastati that are kicking the crap out of my Berserkers right now with my round shield swords, that will go in my favor here. And this Evocati is actually facing the wrong way, so my spear brother will do really well actually. Supported with my Germanic slingers. I threw in my noble riders and a round shield sword just to pin these guys down and cause more chaos here. Over here I threw in a berserker and a spear brother. Two spear brothers, no, this other spear brothers over here. Now my Germanic slingers are going to continue hitting these auxiliary Assyrian archers. I wiped out his cav over here, and I wiped out that Hastati unit there. Now I threw in my general. I did not realize this was a Praetorian Guard. I thought it was a legionary. I still don't realize that, but I do send that unit in there. I use shield screen and battle rhythm there. He's throwing his cav in, and he's slowly but surely turning the fight against me here. I have one on the, or pretty much one on this flank at this point. I actually disengaged my spear brother and didn't realize that spear levy came back. But you can see I'm gonna charge in because my spear, or I'm gonna charge in with my noble rider because my spear brother broke. I'm bringing up more Wodenot spears. That was the one clearing out all the cav there, but apparently a spear levy and a Germanic berserker cannot take out an Evocati, which I thought they could. It really disappointed me. The unit gained an experience chevron. That Hastati will be melted. This noble rider does get caught out here by an auxiliary cav. He had so much of it that I didn't even realize he had any left. But we have beaten that Evocati there, which surprised me when it happened. But my round shield swordsmen are not doing that great actually. They're being beaten, but they're doing well. They're doing good against the infantry, not against the cavalry. I did pull out a Wodenaj just to protect my Germanic slingers, but I do turn them to support the fight over here. And again, I am being beaten there, but now my Wodenaj spear has broken through, and so I can get to the rest of the skirmishers here. And the spear brother was supposed to move. I don't know why I didn't, and I didn't retarget with these Germanic slingers. Now I do. My round shield sword and spear levy are going to come in here to try to support here. And then there's one berserker here. This was actually pretty funny. There's one berserker left, and he's just going to get into the fight here. And he's going to kick one down. I don't know where he's going. Is he going berserk? No, he's not. I didn't even give him an order. I catch his general over here with what's left of my noble riders and Germanic slingers. Again, I catch his cav unit with my Wodenaj spear. This unit pretty much ran away, or ran around killing cav. That Evocati destroyed my berserker and spear levy, which made me pretty sad. My round shield sword and Wodenaj though are being slowly but surely beaten here. But you can see there's not much Roman left, and there's a lot of Swaby left. The auxiliary Syrian archers are going to die here, same with the Balearic, so at this point I knew I won the fight. And his general is actually going to die from Germanic slingers. A poor death being stoned is not a good way to die. My Wodenaj spears are now fighting an Evocati cohort, which is not going to go in their favor. Pretty much this unit ran around again killing cav, and now it's going to fight a very strong infantry unit. But I got my Germanic slingers up here to support, and now I have another Wodenaj spear. My general did actually die over here. And you can see a bunch of my troops start to waver. I actually got kind of scared here because he had a Praetorian Guard left, but it finally began to waver, and I knew at this point that I won. So that unit's going to break there. So it was a costly victory. So my general did not do good. I mean, they were worthy kills, but there were only 40 of them, so it wasn't really that good. Germanic Scout Riders not doing good at all. Noble Riders did pretty good. Slingers did well. Berserkers doing horrible. That made me pretty upset that they did that bad. But two of my round shield swords did good. This one didn't do anything. I think that was supporting the Wodenaj spear. One spear brother did good. My spear levy did good, and my two Wodenaj spears did good. Rome, one cav unit did good. Skirmishers not at all doing good, except for that one getting 70 kills. I have no clue how. None of his Hastati did good, except for this one actually. But you can see again, these three units down here just kicked the crap out of all of my troops. Even though none of his army did that good, it was these three that just constantly kept getting kills. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.